customers. Everything is fine.
The people who were engulfed in the flame are like patting themselves like, I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yeah, you're
and then the people
fine.
outside the radius are like gasping like, oh my goodness. And you just see maybe 2 or 3 guards kind of like jogging towards you.
We would probably be recognized at this point by anyone who lives in the area.
Yeah, at first they're like, oh, it's just the kobold. The guards, as they approach, they like roll their eyes like, what are you two doing now?
That's fine. It was just a flower that we had to deal with. Someone delivered it, wanted to get it appraised, left with us. Turns out it was a corpse flower, and I blew it up.
He was so young. I looked down at the I almost called it a corpse. The smoldering pile of flour.
It's just a pile of ash at this point.
No.
I can assure you, officers, no one was harmed. Me and my brother here, we just did what our civic duty is. Outstanding citizens and protected the small town from, or, this part of town from a possible danger.
They kind of like look over the situation and say, it looks like it was just a flower.
Yes, a flower that smelled like a dead body that was growing at an exponential rate.
Make a persuasion check.
12.
They're like, well,
I'm not playing Octavian!
They're like, look, come with us. We have to make a report to Yuko. And if you are...
No one was hurt. There was no damage done.
Yeah, you see that 2 of the people who are caught in the flame like, no, we're fine. It didn't hurt us.
And to be fair, as much as I didn't want to kill it, if it got big enough, it would have started killing everyone around here.
Exactly. See, I put my arm around my brother. See, we're good. We're not bad. We were just, it was a spare of the moment. No one got hurt. There was no property damage. No crime has been committed. If anything, you should be rewarding us. We stopped a potential problem to the city.
Make another persuasion check with advantage.
Good thing I got advantage. It was either 4 or 6.
They're like, fine, we won't take you in. We're gonna file a report though, so our boss might be stopping by tomorrow.
Oh, that's fine.
But we're not paying you squat.
Fine.
Corpse flower, my beloved.
Like touch it, like
they kind of like one of the guards kind of like kicks it and it squirms a little.
Ah!
Fireball!
You hit it and it just splatters into more ash.
Ah!
And they kind of like look, just whatever.
But
and
you see, plants don't squirm, or at least they're not supposed to.
Like fine, we believe you. We believe
it's like
you.
a carnivorous plant, like a fly trap or something along those lines.
They're like putting their hands up, like fine, just don't put any more fireballs in the street.
I just imagine like a mandrake, like the little,
yeah,
baby plant thing with like but it's like in the Family Guy, like I just got knocked on my ass, where you're facing away, but your limbs are like
the dead pose.
Yeah, the dead pose. Just this little mandrake, like.
But they kind of like sweep the debris into a bag. Like, we'll have this analyzed or whatever, but just
my son.
Just keep out of trouble, and they turn and start to leave.
All right.
I'm like just face down, slumped on the ground.
Brother, it was a corpse thing. It was bad. We should probably go warn the woman that whoever delivered this probably wanted her to die.
Yeah.
You want to get sandwiches on the way over? Get dinner?
Okay.
Let's go to you know what? We did so great today. I'll pay for us to get a nice dinner. We'll go to our favorite restaurant.
All right. Are you going to a tavern or a restaurant?
Oh, our favorite fancy restaurant.
All right.
I'm going to cast prestidigitation and clean our clothes. We should lock the door to say that we're closed for the evening.
I do so.
Yes. All right, let's go.
All right. So
Yeah.
you both
What's our
head.
favorite? What's our favorite restaurant?
Are you heading to your favorite or the most popular?
Our favorite,
I
which
say-
is it's popular, but it's our favorite.
I say our favorite would probably have something to do with like.
Ooh, it's like a dragon themed restaurant. Like we think it's really cool, but it's like the equivalent of like an Olive Garden.
It's like a Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, maybe not that bad. Maybe not that. And like the food is still potable, but like it's like we're like this place is great, and
It's
you're
like
just
a
like hello.
it's like a McDonald's.
Yeah. McDragons or something.
Okay. You head to the Dragon's Roost restaurant. Dragon's Roost restaurant.
Yes.
It's a chain restaurant. It exists all over the world.
This is our favorite. This is
But
where
it is
Dad
dragon
used to take
themed,
us.
yeah. As you enter, you see a woman standing behind a little podium, kind of like half asleep, leaned. It's not dead inside, but there's not a lot of people. But as you approach, she kind of like wakes up and she's like, welcome to the Dragon's Roost. Are you looking for food?
You know us. We come here often.
She like squints. She goes, "Oh, it's you two." And you recognize the woman. She's a tiefling girl. You don't know her name. You've never asked, but she's the front.
She doesn't have a name tag.
Does her hat look like the brim of her hat look like dragons, like teeth? Like her hat looks like a dragon's head.
Well, the clothes she wears looks like faux dragon scales.
Oh, cool.
And she wears like a tiny little beanie with just a dragon emblazoned on the front.
Do we know her by name?
Her name's Veronica.
Veronica. It's us. It's the Kobold brothers. We'll take a table for two, Veronica.
She goes,
I
of
like
course.
the implication that kobolds don't have last names.
Yeah.
But she takes you and seats you in the back. It's not dead, but there's only like maybe 3 or 4 people inside.
Can we get booster seats?
You would need them, yes.
Yes, we're very short. We're only like 3 feet tall.
But eventually a portly half-orc woman kind of approaches and she goes, and at first she like breaks into the "Welcome to the Dragon's Roost, what can," and then she stops and goes, "Oh, it's you two."
Yeah. Do we know her by name?
Yes, her name is Patty.
Hey, Patty. I'm gonna have a medieval meal. No. No. Can I get the chicken? Can I get the fire dragon chicken parm?
She's like, "Of course." And for you, honey, and she kind of looks over at you.
It's like a weird mixture of a diner meets a McDonald's meets an Olive Garden.
Yeah.
I'll take the.
This is so cursed.
It is. I'm having such a hard time. I'll have the dragon pepper shrimp spaghetti.
She goes, "All right, I'll put those orders in. Would you like anything to drink?"
Oh, can I get the prismatic dragon lemonade?
She goes, "Of course." And for you?
Just some milk.
She goes, "All right, dragon milk
Yeah.
and dragon lemonade. Prism dragon lemonade."
Yes.
And she heads back and she comes back a few minutes with the 2 quite large not ale, but mugs, and sets them on either side of you.
Can I also get some crayons for the little coloring sheet that I possibly have? Because I'm assuming they have the Olive Garden piece of paper. With...
And it's got like a maze.
Yeah, dragon
All
maze.
right. Yeah.
And a
gotta
tic-tac-toe board.
Get to the horde.
She kind of like laughs and says, "As usual," and she comes back with little paper menus with little, it's got like colorful dragons and the mascot of like a kind of like a puffy little dragon who's got like 2 thumbs up.
It's like the McDonald's version of Tiamat.
Pretty much.
It's.
But
This is so great.
she kind of like
Oh,
rolls
and
out
can
a
we
couple
also-
crowns.
Can we also get some bread for the table and the complimentary salad?